Hello, Collective. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Make sure you go like, share, subscribe to my Facebook, my Instagram, and my TikTok. If you need any help with your personal life, email me at cardinastephanie213@gmail.com. Make sure you always have a pen and paper when you come to this channel. So there are messages and things that you will need to look up to make sure that they are the truth and nothing but the truth. Many of you that don't know me, welcome. My name is Stephanie Cardenas. I am an angelic being, a starseed, a light worker, a high priestess, a prophetess, a starseed, and many other things, a healer, a teacher, here to help humanity and to help to create heaven on earth with the rest of the 144,000 that are chosen by God to fight in this spiritual battle. Know that my channel is well protected by being seen and unseen. Please do not come to this channel with any type of dark magic, black magic, voodoo, witchcraft, hexes, plots, or schemes. Anything that you do, I will know before you even get to me. Anything that you send out here will return back to you times forever. So let's get going, all right? I came on here because, like I told you, I'm going to be sharing real and truth videos of everything that I am going through in the spiritual battle, okay? I'm coming on, okay? So yesterday, I ate some food during the day that I ordered. I ordered some other food and like a 2 liter pop. And then I took some pills that were old. They were like capsule pills that I had got from a pharmacist because I always go to CVS, whatever CVS's I could go to. And these are capsules. And I noticed after I had took those pills, it was already about, I don't know, 1, 2, maybe 12 or 1 or whatever. I took 4 of those pills, which I'm really supposed to be taking those, but I had stopped taking them. So my stomach started hurting, right? But it was a different kind of pain. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I really felt like pain, pressure. So I'm like, okay. But I felt like somebody was doing something to me. All right. And before that, somebody was messaging me like the day before. And then they ended up messaging me again yesterday. And it was concerning my granddaughter. Now, whether it was my daughter-in-law or somebody else that my daughter-in-law knows, they're trying to like harass me and bother me. Okay. I don't need to, about my granddaughter. So whatever, I blocked them, right? But then I felt like my heart was palpitating. I felt like a bad, like somebody else was angry, or I kind of got angry, as well. But I felt like the devil was trying to get me upset and angry. So it took me like about 20 minutes to calm down. All right. So I was watching TV trying to calm myself down because I'm like, I'm not going to let the devil or anybody he uses get to me. So that's what I did. I calmed myself down. I kept watching TV. It took me a while because my heart was like boom, 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 boom. Because I be like that. You get me mad, and now that I'm getting a little bit stronger, it gets worse. It's worse. So anyways, I calmed down, whatever. I let it go. I gave it to God. I said, okay, whatever. I know I love my granddaughter. I don't need to worry about nobody coming in my inbox, starting that drama with that bipolar bullshit. I was like, I'm leaving that alone. Okay, fine. So my stomach's still hurting. So I'm like, okay, it's 1:45. Usually we go to sleep 1:45 too. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to go to sleep. I went to sleep for that little while. I ended up waking up like 3:45, between 3:45 and like 4 something. This people have been bothering for the last month already, every day, night, in my dreams, messing with me. I wake up, go back to sleep, they're there again, they're doing it again, go back to sleep again. It's like 5, I could wake up 6, 7 times, go back to sleep, and these heathens and demonic beings, these dark beings keep messing with me. So okay, so I wake up, and now I feel like I felt 3 years ago when these attacks and this black magic, and I knew that people were doing stuff. That's how I started feeling yesterday, like I was gonna fall out, like they had sucked my energy, or like I was literally gonna fall out. I'm like, okay, these motherfuckers, they're doing their black magic, voodoo, and witchcraft. I already knew, because when I feel something, I'm never wrong. I'm like, okay, I got you. So I'm in the bathroom, I'm sick, going to the bathroom, whatever, in the toilet for a while, like 30, 40 minutes. I'm talking to my angels. I'm talking to God. I'm talking to my ancestors. I'm like, you better hurry up and go deal with these people, because I'm sick of their butt already. I'm sick and tired of these people already with their nonsense. So I did what I had to do. My stomach was hurting that whole time. It took me a while. And then I ended up getting off the toilet, come back over here, lay down, go back to the toilet. I get a blue, because when I get sick like that, or I'm being attacked, I have to get a wet rag. And I literally have to put that wet rag on my stomach, because that's how bad it gets. Like, I'll pat, like, literally, like, I fell to the floor before. Literally, when these people had been doing their black magic, voodoo, and witchcraft, I have felt in the last 3 years when it first began, I literally fell to the floor 3 or 4 times. And I thought I was going to die. But the angel came and did not let me hit my head on the floor. Didn't let me fall. He literally held me so I did not fall and helped me to come back. And like I didn't die. Like I woke back up. Because I'm telling you, that I'm immortal, okay? For those that believe it, whatever, or they help me, okay? So, whatever, that's how I felt yesterday. So, when I came laid down, went back to the bathroom again, it's already like 4, now it's like time's going by, it's 4:45, almost 5 o'clock. I'm trying to get myself better. I'm trying to get my power. I'm calling my power back. I'm trying to fight in the spiritual battle because I got so many people doing all this dark magic, black magic, voodoo. They're doing this shit to me worldwide in groups and covens and occults and religions, government. It's big. This thing is bigger than many of you even realize. So I'm trying. I'm only one individual, but I got big, armies and angels and ancestors helping me, of course, and ascending masters and elders and the living and the dead. Okay, there's a lot of people backing me up, but right now I'm in there by myself trying to get myself back in order. So now I feel the angels, I feel my ancestors in the bathroom all around me, and I'm like, because when I get sick like that, I can't have nobody on top of me, because I snap, you know what I mean? You get in my way, I snap. You got to back off and leave me be, because I know how to bring myself back to, is what I'm saying to you all. I know how to, when I'm being messed with or I'm sick, I know how to heal myself and bring myself back to, most of the time. There's only been a very few times that the angels have actually had to come and pick me up as an angel and get me back to. You understand? So anyways, that's what was happening. So after like about 45 minutes to an hour, I'm back and forth in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, whatever, trying to pray, trying to do my thing, trying to calm my energy back and get my armies, set up to go handle whatever's going on. I get out of there and I'm like, okay, I know what's going on. I'm like, I know what's going on now. I'm like, I got you. Whether somebody put something in my food, somebody put something in my medicine, in my capsules, or these people are doing black magic and voodoo, but I felt like, nah, it's 3:45, 4:45, it's that time. They're doing black magic voodoo. I already felt it. I'm like, I got you. I started praying. I start walking through my house. I'm praying, honey, because I know my prayers up and down, baby. I know how to pray to my God. I got down. I started praying from room to room. Every room in my house, I grabbed my sage. I started saging all the house, rebuking any demonic energies, any demonic beings, anybody that sent anything to me or my children. I get down. I'm praying. Ba, 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 boom, boom from room. Boom, boom. However long it took me. Came back over here, laid down. My stomach's still hurting, mind you. But I took me some Tums and some Pepto-Bismol, whatever I could find, little pills that I found, just to try to at least bring some ease to the stomach. Took those, even though it wasn't helping. My stomach was still hurting. Sat here for a while. I go to YouTube because I'm like, well, I'm sick. I can't go to sleep right away because the pain. So I'm like, let me look at something. I start seeing God showing me about different readers that were up at that time. Different readers that were up doing videos, mediums, readers, psychics. And I'm like, okay, you're showing me who's all involved now. Okay? Because what's the coincidence that these people are up at the same time that I'm sick and now they're making videos and doing whatever? And some of these people I've been watching, like I specifically subscribe to their channels because I'm watching them. I'm like, oh, I got this now. I know what's up now. And not only that, some of these exact individuals that are lying on here and that are fake and that they serve the devil, I know exactly who they are. They know I'm watching them, and I know they serve the devil because they made it known already several times that they don't believe in God and the angels. And I don't care who says what. I said what I said. I know you guys serve the dark and the devil, and that's it. Okay? You're up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Sometimes I do too because I can't sleep. But what's the coincidence that it's 4 or 5? When I'm being attacked, all of a sudden these certain individuals were making videos and shit at that time. I'm not a fool. Okay? You could play a fool that don't know nothing, but don't play with me because I got too much wisdom, knowledge, and gifts. I know what's up. Okay? So there's many people that were doing things last night, early, not even last night, and I'm talking about early in the morning hours, 3, 4, 5. I'm up sick. These people are making videos. I'm feeling in my intuition that black magic, voodoo, and witchcraft. So that's why, like I said, I started praying throughout my house over me, over my children, and over my animals. And I got to praying, and I got to praying for anybody in the perimeter, in my perimeter, which means all my neighbors, all these blocks, this entire town, including 2 or 3 towns around the perimeter. I started praying. If there are any enemies, any dark energies or entities around the perimeter, handle them, take care of them, and remove them. Okay, so that happened. So I go to sleep after sitting here looking at these. I didn't really look too long at these videos, because once I noticed it was one individual, a second individual, a third individual, and fourth, I just listened a little bit to each one of their things, and then I was like, I'm not giving them my energy or my power. I snapped up off of there, because I'm like, they're probably the exact ones working together against me. I got off. I said, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. Went to sleep. Like I said, in my dreams, they've been traveling, astral traveling in my dreams, or whatever you want to call it. They've been in my dreams, messing with me, bothering me. And there's so many different mugs that are coming in my dreams. Okay? In my dreams, bothering me, trying to take my power. My crown chakra has been hurting for the last 2 weeks. I could feel when y'all are doing stuff. I feel my head, and I feel the pain, but it doesn't affect me like that. But I can feel when you are doing what you do to me. That's exactly what they were doing. So I'm in my dreams. I'm fighting back and forth. I wake up. I go back to sleep. I stay up for a while. I look around, look at the phone, whatever, how you wake up. Go to the bathroom, come back down, lay down, go back to sleep again. Again, they're starting all over. Every time I go to sleep, these motherfuckers, they're bothering me. Steady in my dreams, doing what they do with their black magic witchcraft. We're trying to think that they're going to steal my gifts, trying to think that they're going to hurt me, trying to think that they're going to kill me, trying to do whatever. So then I wake up, my stomach's still hurting. It's already 9, 10, 11, whatever time, bro. I'm like, man, my stomach, what's up? Something's wrong. And I'm like, okay, God. It's like I said, either they're doing all this magic, something that I ate, those pills that I took that I usually don't take and haven't took, something in them capsules. I don't know why I keep thinking about them capsules. Because anybody could open capsules and put anything in capsules. And if I find out, because God already knows, they're going down regardless. So if any driver or any person or restaurant or anybody delivering any groceries touches a chosen being's food or takes any money from a demonic being to allow them to touch my food or my groceries, you are going to receive karma too. And if you don't know that, you know now, because I just told you. Okay? Because I gave you to the ancestors and to the dead to come and get you, to the avenging angel. Yes, I did, honey. I don't play like that. If you're innocent, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you're guilty, you better know what time it is, and you better know what's coming for you, because you deserve it. All right. So then I'm up. Anyways, like I said, I wake up 9, 10. My stomach's still hurting. I'm like, what's going on, bro? Like that. I didn't even eat that much. First of all, I barely had anything to eat yesterday. Very little bits of, little here and there. So why would my stomach be agitated? And it's still agitated right now. But I put my little herbal teas together, my remedies that I make. So, anyways, it's dark over here. And it's been dark over here where I live. And I'm like, okay, there's the spiritual battles going on. The warfare is going on. Besides the weather, because the weather is bad from all the hurricanes, all the bad storms, all the weather, all the bad storms and weather is the spiritual battle too. Little do you know, that's what's happening. Some of you probably don't know because you don't know about the wisdom and the knowledge, but yeah, that's why all these storms are going on, and that's why all these ugly things are happening, because of all the ugly and bad that's being done in around the world. It's not because people are innocent and they're doing beautiful things. No. Because if you were doing the right things and trust me, you wouldn't have to suffer like that. Yeah, we all got to suffer to an extent, but not like that, where a whole hurricane or a storm's going to come and wipe your house, your cars, and no, y'all doing shit that you ain't got no business doing. So anyways, I'm looking out. It's still bad. So I'm like, okay. So I put a couple more stages and things on. Da 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 da. I go to the bathroom, and this is the other thing. I can feel the energies and entities around me. Okay, there's good ones and bad ones. I steady feeling these people, whether they have their voodoo doll or they're doing their black magic voodoo witchcraft. Steady, for the last 3 years they do the same thing. They're always using that doll to crack my bone, my right, and it's always on my right side. They did it yesterday. They tried to make me slip in the bathtub, but I caught myself because they could, because they hear me. We going in battle. We go back and forth. They hear me talking to them, praying, whatever, or telling them about themselves. They try to make me fall, but I caught myself. My hip went right back in place. They try to crack my hip bone every day. Like if I go get up out of bed, it'll snap. Like they kick, like they break it, like boom. Or they try to snap it, and I snap right back into place like a doll. Like you put a doll back together, that's how my body goes back together. Then I'm in the bathroom. I could feel them again. Like they either kick me or they snap my bones or they do something, because it's always my right hip and my knee or my ankle that they mess with. It's something like that. Like they're trying to break, hurt me. So I'm like, oh, okay, yous are on. I say, I know what yous are doing now. Yous are on your shit again. You're doing your black magic, your voodoo, you're still trying me. This is what I'm telling them. You're still trying me. Right? I return everything back to sender times forever, and may it never return back to me. This is what I'm saying, right? God, I hand up all my enemies to you. Kali, I start praying to all my gods. I know all the gods because they stand up for me. I know all the goddess, all the high priest and priestess, prophet, prophetess of the living and the dead and of the past. Let me tell you, okay? The underground God will move for me just like the God above will move for me. A lot of you's got it twisted, okay? All right, so this is what they're doing to me. So I'm like, okay, you want to keep playing this game with me, right? Okay, I got you. Every time that happens, I do my meditation. I start praying. I return to sender. I'm on my stuff. This is a spiritual battle, so I know what I got to do. You understand me? I take care of me and mine. All right. Now, I was up, like I said, 9:10. I'm doing all this, and then all of a sudden I get this feeling inside of me. I'm laying here in my intuition. And I'm like, something's telling me, your son, something's going on. Your son don't feel good either. I must have said, what? But I said, and I didn't want to wake him up because I'm like, okay, he hasn't came out, so he's probably sleeping. I'm like, I don't want to be wrong and wake them up. And then they're going to be like, Mom, why the hell you wake me up? So then they tell me, they end up coming to me. Mommy, I don't feel good or whatever. I jumped the fuck up. I said, what? You don't feel good? Boy, don't ever tell. Boy, I don't play about my kids or my grandkids. I'll make sure you're removed right away. You won't be breathing after that. Okay? Once he told me that, I jumped up. I said, like what? He barely telling me. I said, like what? He don't feel good. He don't got no energy. I'm like, oh, hell no. I start praying. I get ready. I'm praying again, doing my thing. Starts putting my sages. I'm making my herbal, my medicines, my natural remedies. Talking to my angels and my ancestors. I call my other kid, make sure what's going on with him, because I'm worried about him. He said, no, Mommy, I'm good. I said, okay, make sure you prayed up. Make sure you put the whole armor of God on, because if anything, you're closer to the madness than I am. Take care of yourself and handle yourself. Put your whole armor of God on. And anyways, when I pray, my angels, my ancestors, my armies, they know already what time it is. They know that they got to stand and protect me, mine, my kids, and my family, my loved ones. They know what time it is. All right? Just like y'all try to get me that day in the car, when you put that hit on me, y'all going to have a real big surprise coming. You better be ready. You thought you had me off guard that day. Let me tell you something. What you wanted from me is what you will get. That's how that goes. You understand? So whoever did what they did to me and put that hit out on me, that's exactly what you and yours are going to get. If you haven't already. Because I've seen a lot of people dropping like flies in the past year. Don't get it twisted. And it ain't no mistake. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are dropping like flies because that's your karma for what you put out into the universe. Especially when it comes to me. I don't know about no other earth angel. I know about Stephanie. And I know I didn't come to play no games in this spiritual battle. You get in my way, I will make sure that you're removed at all costs. Okay? I didn't come to play. I'm not like none of these other angels, and that's the difference between me and everybody else. Not that I think I'm better, but I am myself. And what I bring to the table is the real deal. I have nothing to hide from no man or woman on this planet or any other being from any other planet. You bring the business, I'm going to give you the business. You want a spiritual battle? We can get down, because I came to get down. I don't care how big, how little, who you think you are. We can get down. Don't get it twisted, because you may see a few tears run down my face or a little bit of pain in my body, because all that does is energize me, baby. I come back stronger. You think the Incredible Hulk was a big motherfucking did what he did. You ain't seen nothing yet. So I'm letting you know, because you're humanity. You need to know the real. You need to know what's really going on in the spiritual battle. You need to really know what's really going on with this world. Half of these readers, mediums, and psychics, all they're doing is watching my channel and then going to copy off of what I'm saying. If you look at my reading, you look at their titles, it's like I'm looking at these people like, are these motherfucking people really like literally copying off of me, watching everything I'm doing? I mean, because that's all they're really doing out there. Most of these people are fake and phony. They're copying off of each other. That's the thing. See, I don't got nothing to hide. And I'm pretty sure you could tell that already just by listening to my videos and the way that I'm real and the way that I talk, because I show the real. You don't see a lot of people that come out and tell you every little thing in the real. That's why God put me here. To make sure that I was different. To make sure that I was going to show you the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I don't got to lie to nobody. If I tell you that a certain individual is responsible for something and I feel that they have something to do with something, y'all better start listening to me. Because I ain't never wrong. I've barely ever been wrong in my life. And if I'm lying, I'm dying. And I'm still alive. And I've made a whole hell of a lot of videos and I'm still right here breathing. So that should tell you a lot. Pay attention to who you're listening to. Pay attention to who you're following. Because a lot of these mediums, readers, and psychics, high priestess, and prophetess. And a matter of fact, let me say this real quick. I was looking at one this morning. And I watch her here and there. And I stopped watching her because it's something like, I don't know. I get this vibe about her. So I'm like, okay, let me listen to her. Let me see what she got to say. You know what I mean? You got to give everybody that opportunity, the benefit of the doubt. So I'm like, let me listen to her. She's talking, okay, I'm listening to everything she's saying. You know, a lot of what she's saying, I know because it's true. You know what I mean? I know everybody that's telling the truth and who isn't. So she gets to talking. Then she kills it at the end for me. This is what killed it. Oh, I'm going to be having groups. So those of you that want to learn how to be a medium, reader, psychic, I say, oh, hell no. No, God. I said, no, she didn't, God. No, she did not. And this is a woman that talks about God and acts like she's praying. And I said, and then I heard her in her video too that she was saying somebody was copying her. I'm like, who's copying you? I'm like, all these people. And then I remember before, because the angels and the ancestors or a video or something, they're like, watch. They're like, watch. You're going to start seeing people fighting with each other, like mediums, reader, psychic, high priestess, prophetess. One's going to be blaming the other. The other's going to be blaming the other. The ones that are fighting, I'm talking about. One's going to blame that one. That one's going to blame that one. This other one's going to come and blame this one. They're all going to be pointing the finger, but they're all involved. You get me? Because everybody wants to they want to clear their ass. They don't want to get caught. So now everybody's pointing the finger. Oh, you're copying me. Oh, you're copying me. Oh, you did this. Oh, you did that. It wasn't me. It was her. Oh, it was him. It was him. It wasn't me. Everybody's pointing the finger because what really going on is they all involved. All of those that are bickering and fighting with each other, saying somebody's copying, somebody's doing, they were all involved in the beginning and now everybody's scared. So everybody's trying to cover their tracks and make sure that nobody thinks it's them. So anyways, this lady, she blows me. She goes, oh, well, I'm going to have the classes, and if you want to learn how to be a medium, reader, psychic. I said, Lord, no, she did not, Lord. No, she did not. I don't know how many times I have to tell y'all. I said this in a couple videos like a year ago or months ago. You cannot be teaching or promoting for people to be mediums, readers, psychics. That is a no-no. A medium, reader, psychic is a God-given gift. That is not like a job, like you're a secretary or a doctor. No. You guys, you people that are doing that, you're going to get conviction. You're going to receive karma for that. While you're over here thinking that you're doing something, you're not. And those of you do not be fooled by that. Please do not be fooled by these people that look innocent, because they're going to suck you in and you're going to be in a lot of trouble, just like that medium, reader, psychic is. You cannot go around teaching people to be a medium, reader, psychic. That is a God-given gift. If you did not have that gift and you were not born with that gift, you are not supposed to be reading for anybody. You are not supposed to be doing cards. None of that. You touch that, that's an ugly karma that you will receive for the rest of your life. I'm telling you right now. I'm warning you. I'm trying to save some of you. You better take heed to the message, what I'm saying. I don't give a damn what medium, reader, psychic don't like it. I said what I said. And many of you know that I am the truth. So go ahead and play with it if you want to. Go ahead and think that you can learn from somebody else, and that's not something that you were born with as a gift, and try to pick it up and play with it and see what happens to you later. I don't want nobody telling me, oh, I should have listened. I'm going to say, I told you guys so. I told you so. These medium, reader, and psychics that are doing that, they're accountable for what they do. I don't care how sweet they look, how much you think that they believe in God. Half of these people, they're using God and they don't even believe in God. They got you guys fooled. That's how they get you to follow them. That's how they take your energy. That's how they take your money. I'm telling you, y'all better start listening to me. So that's one thing. So then yesterday during the day, I'm watching another reader. So I've been watching them, whatever. I didn't feel nothing. But I watch certain individuals, and I'm like, because that's my job. I'm supposed to be seeing who's the real, who's real and who's fake, and then report it to God. And the ancestors above, and the light beings, the confederation. So I'm like, why does this person have a mirror? Why is she looking at herself in this mirror? I'm like, that's odd. You know what I mean? Like, for somebody to be looking at themselves, I find that weird. Okay, I don't care who likes it, who don't. I said what I said. Any individual that's just odd. Okay, to me that means they're doing something with the mirror, some type of that. Though even though I still listen to them here and there just to see what they're talking about, because I have to keep tabs of people. I'm like, oh hell, no, something's not right with this individual. If you could sit there and look at yourself in the mirror all day, there's something ain't right. I don't care what nobody says. All right. Maybe that's her thing or whatever, but that's odd. So anyways, later I'm listening. She gets to talking about, yeah, the angels are not real. And like some other people I heard, the angels are not real. And da-da-da-da-da. And I said, wait, what? What'd she just say? She gets to using her little thing and swinging it. Can you tell me the truth? And if this is the truth? First of all, people... their God is the devil. First of all, some people, their real God is the devil. It's not our God. It's not the God of the sky, the God of light, the God of love. It's the God of darkness that many of these people serve. That's why I'm like, they try to masquerade it because they have to play their game and play their role, but you can't, don't ever, like I said, I'm like, look, and I know they can hear me when I talk. Whatever you think is what you think. What works for you, like she said, but she did say to each his own, which, yeah, exactly. You better say that. Because don't be out here telling people that, hey, you ain't never going to tell me that God ain't real and the angels ain't real. Because if God and the angels ain't real, who the hell made sure when I fell those 2 or those 3 times that I have fell when these people were attacking me and I almost died, who made sure that I didn't bust my head when I fell? It wasn't you. So who you think it was? See, some of these people, they talk out of their butt and they don't know nothing because they never had the experiences. They let some of this stuff get to their head a little bit too much is what I think. If you don't know something, it's better that you keep your mouth shut. I'm just saying, I'm going to keep it 100 and above. Because I got living proof. I lived through it. I know that they exist. So that's one thing I caught. So then now they're making me think and they're making me go back. There's this other person I watch, because like I said, I watch many, because that's one of my jobs, because I have many jobs here, but that's one that I have to report back and forth to God. So I'm looking at this other one, and I'm like, this one, she's like, she comes out of nowhere with, like, yeah, I don't know how people believe in God, Jesus and God, because the Egyptian people, they're the only ones that there's really like things that are left here that's theirs, that there's proof that they exist. I said, oh, here we go. She blew it for me when she said that, right? And I know she felt it, because I went and I talked to God about that one. I'm like, this person saying this, and this, and I could feel her energy, and I knew that she knew that I knew that I went and reported to God, and I still was like, you know what? But like I said, I'm like, okay, I'm going to give this one a little bit of opportunity. I said, because not everybody knows about God, or whatever, who he really is, the God of all gods, never has met him, has never really tried to get to know him or the angels or the light beings above. So I'm going to let them be. I'm going to see what happens with that one. I'm like, but that one I know is also being paid, like many others are being paid by these false people, these false prophets, these bad dark angels, these bad dark beings that could have money. They could be famous, they could be my twin, they could be your twin, it could be anybody, it could be your whatever, these dark individuals. But they pay these mediums, readers, psychics money to fucking lie and say videos so that you won't know the real shit about these people that are bad, which nobody can lie to me, because I know everything already. Okay, but I know when these mediums, readers, and psychics are lying. Because I'm already catching on to which ones are who and who are involving. And later it's going to be exposed. Everything that I'm saying here is going to be exposed anyways. You're going to end up seeing it for yourself. So, yeah, that one got to talking, and she's like, oh, no, I don't care what nobody says. And you guys know I don't believe it. And I don't, I don't, with the God bless you, whatever. They got their own weird ways. And I'm just like, I was mad for a minute there. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to get mad about it, because that's not that falls on that person. That don't fall on me. But if they feel the way they feel, that's on them. Okay. They have to learn for their own self what's what. Okay. So that was another thing. So then this other one, they're making me think of certain things. So then the other day too, like the day before yesterday, I think it was, or was the night before last night. I'm up because I usually stay up, like I said, till 1 or 2. So I was like, okay, well, my bones were hurting, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a couple of videos. So I'm writing a video. So I see this other one, and now all of a sudden here I see a video pop up, and I'm like, damn, she just did a video. And I'm like looking at my video, and I'm seeing what she's talking about. Then I'm like, she's talking about the same thing I'm doing my video on. I'm like, these people are literally watching me, every move I make, every video I post. They're trying to make a video after my video, like to talk about almost the same thing I'm talking about. And I'm like, it's like they're putting themselves out there, and you can't miss them, that they're the ones of the dark, and they're the ones involved, and they're the ones being paid to watch me and to go right after me and talk about anything that I'm talking about, or to answer my videos for the people that are probably my enemies, that they're being paid by, these mediums, readers, and psychics. I said, no, everything's starting to come to the light now. I'm putting the puzzle pieces together. I know which ones are bad out here. I know which ones are real out here. God is showing me everything, honey, in this spiritual battle. So these are all the things that have been happening, and this is all true and factual. Okay. So these are all the things. A lot of these mediums, readers, and psychics, they're just saying anything that these people that have money that pay them to say. These people are all working together. Mediums, readers, psychic, practitioner, high priestess, prophetess, religious people, famous people, government people. All the people that serve the devil are working together, just like all of us that are of the light and of God are working together. This is a spiritual battle. Some of these people, you have to be on top of your game. A lot of these people could be your very own mama and your own daddy. It could be our family members. It could be, and you have a mother and father, so you got family on both sides. If you're married or have a relationship or kids with somebody, you got to worry about their families. and their people. Then you got to worry about everybody else, mediums, readers, whoever you are, depending on who you are. See, a lot of these people that have been paid and think that they're looking all cute on camera now, and they're dressing and doing their nails, and they've been paid by the devil themselves. Oh, your karma's gonna be just as worse as the person that did everything. You just don't know it yet, but it is. And then those of you that are out here trying to make money off of people, lying to these people, making it look like it's okay for them to take classes to be readers, psychics, and mediums, and that's a damn lie from the pit of hell. They're only trying to take your guys' money. If you do not have a true gift and you were not born with the gift by God since birth, you are not supposed to play with any type of divination, any type of magician, magic, any type of gifting of any kind, mediums, reader, psychic, fortune telling, none of that. That's only for those that are gifted. But we all know for as long as forever that many people were, like in movies, they show us that many people have fake, like they were a fortune teller in the movie, and then you end up finding they were full of baloney, they weren't who you thought they were. It's the same thing that's happening right now in real life. Many people, they've been playing with y'all mind. It's sad, but that's what they're doing, and they're working for the devil. Not everybody that you really see is of God. That's why many of you, even with me, you have to listen to your intuition. Your intuition will tell you about each person that you're watching or listening to, whether it's a medium, reader, psychic, whether it's a speaker, whether it's a meditation thing, whoever. There's even meditations and certain things that I go looking for, and I could feel the energy with all videos too. I'm like, nah, something ain't right with that one. Hell no. I'm like, I'll get off of it quick. I'm like, I could feel it. Even if it's, with little with the bells or with the little instruments that they use and the sounds, and I'm like, nah, nope. I know because I'm gifted. I know. I'm like, nope, you ain't, hell no. You got me messed up. You're not. Nope. So if you pay attention, you're going to know. But if you listen to the intuition, that's why I tell you guys, you have to do your chakra. Make sure your chakras are aligned. Make sure you're balanced. Make sure that you're going outside, that you're taking walks or putting your feet in the grass, sitting outside, breathing the air. That's what balances us. Make sure that you're drinking lots of water, that you're eating lots of fruits and vegetables. Make sure that you're trying to talk to your higher power, God, your angels, and your ancestors. When you don't know something, tell your angels and your ancestors to tell you about certain individuals, whoever you're watching or whoever you're around. If your intuition is making you feel funny around somebody and you feel weird inside, it's usually because that there's something bad about that person. That's why. You're not going to feel something inside you if a person is good. It's usually because there's something wrong, either with that person or somebody that person's attached to, or something in the environment you're in. Okay, that's why you get that weird feeling inside. That's why you feel like a bad energy with a person, because it's either you or it's them. Somebody's bad in the situation. All right, but if you know you're a good individual and you have a good heart and you don't start drama or problems or gossips or be into negativity stuff, then you know already why you're feeling that. It's the individual. They're probably not balanced and they're of the dark. Plain and simple. There's nothing else. Even me, like the other day, like my cheeks get red a lot, okay? And I was laughing because I was talking to God. I'm like, because I was doing my reading. And when I sat down, I was fine. So when I got done with the reading, my cheeks started getting hot as heck and they were red. I'm like, oh, God, they're mad. I said, oh, somebody's mad because the truth is coming out. I could feel their energy, boy, my cheek. And then I started talking to God. I'm like, wow. I'm like, now I know why my cheeks always were getting red since I was a little girl. Because people were either mad about something I said, mad about me, or something, mad, they jealous, envious, or whatever. But that's why my cheeks would get red. Especially, I can remember right now because God's showing me when, like, I would go out, because I wouldn't go out a lot, but when I would go out, I would go out for like 2-3 days. I would go out and I'm like, man, why is it that every time when I drink, My cheeks get red when I come out. It wasn't the liquor. I'm over here thinking it would be the liquor. It was never about the liquor. It was about the people, family, friend, people that I thought was good family and friends that were around me were hating on me. Angry, jealous, envious. That's why my cheeks were red and hot. Because I could drink a little shot in my own house, or a little drink, and I don't my cheeks don't get red. I'm like, what? So, like, God showing me everything. He's like, yeah, that's one of your things. Like, when your cheeks get red or hot, that means, exactly what I just told you. Somebody's mad or angry. They're mad about something you did or said, or they're jealous or they're envious. There's something about them that they don't like. That's why that happens to you. And I was just, I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this. That's why this always happens to me every time. And that's what happens. Like right now, I'm very hot and very warm. You look at my face, it's very hot because these people they're doing death spells on me. That's why they're checking in. That's why they're looking. Every time I expose somebody on a video or they feel conviction, I see these people. I laugh. They pop up on my Facebook. They'll like something. They'll share something right after the video. I'm like, oh, wow. It's like they expose their own selves. They're exposing their own selves. I'm like, I post a video, my cheeks get red. I finish the video. All of a sudden, you see these people, different people. It could be the same signs as them, or they could just feel conviction about something, about what they did to me, and I'm just like, wow. I put everything together because that's why I am who I am. I'm not a medium, psychic, a gifted individual. Because I'm chosen. I have gifts, so this is why I know. I put everything together. There's nothing that I really don't know. There could be a little few things that I may not know because I'm not really like focusing on that. But when it comes out, I'm like, I figured. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I really deep down I really knew already. But it's just like mostly everything I know and everything I say is the truth, and whatever I feel comes out. My gifts are so strong that even on whether I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, I could see people in their eyes. I read their eyes. I could see who they are. I know who's dark and who's not by the way they're looking at me, by the way, and I know that there's either good or bad energies and entities around me, sitting by me, underneath me, because all these people on these videos, on TikTok, Facebook, wherever I'm at, they're always looking at the energies or entities that are behind me. So I know everything. There's nothing I don't know. That's why I'm like, people think that I'm a joke. I'm the real thing. I don't have to come out here and make these videos to lie to you. I told you already since I started this YouTube with these videos. I'm going to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. What I'm going through. What this spiritual battle is. Every little nick and every little thing that I'm going through. Because you deserve to know what these people of the dark do. Maybe all these things that I'm telling you will help you and make you understand. And maybe you could relate to it. I'm not here to worry about who don't like what I say or what I say. I said what I said and I'll say it in your face. Now, whether you like it or not, that's not my problem. I'm not here for you to like me or like what I said. Many of you, you're gonna realize later what I said, and you're gonna be like, wow, this person knew, this being, she actually knew what she was talking about. I was the one that should have been. But I'm not going to throw nothing in your face. Like I said, if you believe in what you believe in, that's on you. You're accountable for yourself. I'm not accountable for you. I'm only accountable for me. Now, if you take heed to the message that I'm trying to give you, the wisdom, and turn it into knowledge for yourself, then you're probably going to be okay. But those of you that are doing what you are doing and think you know what you are doing, but it's really not the right information, or you're doing things in the dark, in the ugly way, you know what time it is. You know what you're going to receive. It ain't going to be nothing good. And all of you that are bothering me and many of the rest of the chosen one, starseeds, light workers, trying to do all the ugly things that you are doing in the dark, you are going to receive karma. A lot of you are already receiving karma. You're losing things. You're getting sick in your body. Many are going to jail. Many are dying. Nobody did that to you but yourselves. You are accountable for what you do, just like I'm accountable for what I do and say. Whatever I put out into the universe, I'm accountable for. Whatever you put out there. But the other thing I came on here to say is to all my 144,000 starseeds, light workers, angelic beings, and chosen ones, you better know that you have the right to protect yourself. You have the right to return back to sender, never to return back to you. You have the right to protect your loved ones and your family. You have the right to use whatever tools that you need to use to protect yourself. I'm not talking about black magic voodoo. I'm talking about white light magic, beautiful things of God. Pure things to protect yourself. The right way, praying, white candles, sage, natural herbs and herbs. Praying, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Return to sender, calling on your God, calling on the gods, calling on the ancestors, calling on your angels, calling on your elders to protect you. Depending on you could be connected to the God above and the God underground like me. And yeah, you have the right, because that's your right, because you're connected to them, because of whoever you are. If you have that authority and that ability to do that. Not everybody does. Okay? I'm saying if you do, because I do. And I know that many of you thought you were going to go to the heck underground, God, and you thought you were trying to get them to take me out with the demon, and you got mistaken, because they told you hell no. They told you hell to the no. And it ended up being now they're coming for you. See what I'm saying? Because you didn't do your research, and you didn't do what you're studying and to figure out who exactly I was when you started messing with me, which many of you should have. And now many of you are regretting that. And that's not my fault. That's yours. I told many of you from day one, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop messing with me. Don't bother me. I don't bother nobody. I don't hurt nobody. I'm always by myself. I stay to myself. I don't like gossip. I don't like liars. I don't like thieves. I don't like people that are fake and phony. I told y'all, leave me alone. Whether you're family, friends, ex-lovers, people I don't know. I told all y'all, don't play with me. Leave me alone. No, none of y'all want to listen. Now that's why you're receiving what you're receiving. You did it to yourself. Don't cry to nobody. Don't do none of that. Just receive your karma, because that's what you got coming. Be a strong, just like you were doing all that bad stuff that you've been doing and you're still doing to this very minute. Accept what's coming to you, because you deserve it, right? Because when I do what I do, I accept whatever I got coming. Even when I was out there doing sometimes I was not always the best individual. I took my karma like a champ. Trust and believe that. I had to sit in prison. Even though when I went in there, I ran that. I was protected in prison like I was in the world. Because I have that rank. Okay? I earned that respect. That's why. A lot of you playing with somebody that you think is a joke. No, I'm not. I'm as real comes. What you do in the dark, I do in your face, in the light. Okay? I don't have to do nothing in the dark. That's not what I'm about. I'm real. I don't play that fake stuff. I don't play that phony stuff. I don't need nobody to run behind me. I don't need a gang, and I don't need to gather a lot of people like many of you have done, trying to gather people to lie to them, to come against me or feed them lies so they won't be my friend or love me or think that I'm real or follow me. I don't do that. I don't have to do that, baby. I walk alone. I'm strong by myself. It's me, my God, my angels, my ancestors, the ascending masters, the elders, the confederation of light up above, baby. I got, hey, I got many on my team. I feel real good. Sometimes I do miss company, but you know what? If that company cannot be as real as I am, I don't need them around me. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't mess with fake and phony. I don't do the fake and the phony thing. And I definitely don't do the gossiping thing. That's why I've never really been I don't hang with females like that, because they bring too much drama to the table, baby. I'm good. I never really have. Yes, I have always had my feeling, my gifts that I help women, because I have a heart for women. Okay? But to hang with them and to share with them all the way my life and who I hell no. They do too much. That, like I just said, they bring a lot of drama and stress to the table. As many of you are learning already, because a lot of you that are in the karma you're in, it is because of a bad female that you were attached to. Or a bad she, which wants to be a female, that brought a lot of drama and karma. Pay attention to the teacher, because I'm teaching, baby. This channel is as real comes. And I don't need to get a penny, honey, because my God gonna take care of me. Okay? I don't need your money. I don't need nothing from you. I'm here to share the truth with y'all. If you ready to accept the real, then you at the right place. So like I said, thank you for being here. Thank you for following me. And I'm going to keep sharing these real videos so that you know what's really going down in the spiritual battle. And whether whatever energy or entities that are attached to me here, like I told them yesterday when I turned around and looked at them, if you're the devil, you ain't got nothing coming, because I never, ever give up and give in to you, ever. But if you are Jesus or you are an angel, forgive me for what I have just said, because I don't know exactly who you are. I just know you're underneath me. And I believe and hope and pray that it is angels, because it has to be. Because for them to comfort me or to pick me up when I'm being attacked by witchcraft, black magic, or hexes and plots, and people are trying to take me out, and they're making sure that my head don't bust and I don't die on the floor, that's got to be something of the light, okay? But this is a spiritual battle. So God could be allowing the good and the bad in my life, because it has to be, it goes like that. You know what I mean? Or it wouldn't be a spiritual battle. So anyways, I love all of you. Be blessed. Pray for me. Pray for my family. If you are of the light, if you do care, all right, if you do understand that I am here to help humanity and to create heaven on earth, and I am here to help each one of every one of you and your families, then I ask that you pray for me and my family. I ask that you pray for me to be healed. Yes, I'm very sick. I don't need to lie to you. But I get up every day and I try to fight this battle, because I promise God that I will come and do what I came to do. And when I do something and I make a promise to someone, I keep that promise, because I know what loyalty means. And I am not an unloyal person, especially to the God of all gods that has done everything and anything for me. Many of you should do the same. I'll see you later.